Man, I have so much respect for anybody on YouTube that's built an audience. It is massive respect. It's so hard. It's got to be one of the hardest things I've ever done in business. No joke. There's nothing I've ever done in business that I wanted to achieve that I didn't get there faster than building 100,000 subs on YouTube. I built and sold 3 companies in 10 years, but it took me 8 years to get 100,000 subs on YouTube.
Got someone at your door.
Dude! Oh my gosh. Dude, I know what this is. Don't put my address in there, obviously. Okay, we need a knife. I'm gonna grab the biggest knife. All right. Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. Man, I just had a moment, man. 8 years. 8 years. I made a commitment. 10 years. I made a commitment. I'm gonna shoot every week, every Monday. I'm gonna publish no matter what. I said 10 years, nonstop.
Someone's watching this and they're debating on starting that 10-year journey.
Oh my gosh, just do it. Here's the thing is you can do so much if you give yourself 10 years, right? Like most people are not willing to do anything for a decade. There's very few things that if you want to have impact that you can't do by just showing up every day for a decade, right? Dedicate to a decade. The reason I started shooting videos is because I had a buddy of mine, real close friend. He had an accident, and the byproduct of that accident is that he only had about 3 years to live. He had some daughters that were similar age to Max and Noah. And I remember asking him, like, how do you deal with this? And his response was, I already shot the videos. He started to tear up, and I was like, holy crap. Just the feeling, like if I only had 3 years to live and I had 3 years to share what I wanted to share with my kids, what videos would I want to shoot? What videos would I want to share? What messages mattered to me? And that was like a big inspiration to start the YouTube channel because at that point I'd never shot videos. I never shot anything around like my beliefs on life or my philosophies or like how I approach challenges or how I overcome setbacks. I don't want to wait until I only have 3 years because you never know. You could be walking down the street and that's your moment. People think, well, I'm X age and I have so many years. You don't know. You don't know. I think everybody should create content because the benefit is that you become a better person. When I'm consuming, when I'm creating, when I'm, thinking about what do I want to shoot next Monday and how can I serve the people that are following, like I interact with the world in a different way, right? And then I give and I get back and it's just like, it's one of the most beautiful exchanges and like who the person I become to just even do that. Learning how to communicate, the impact that's had as a person, showing up for my family, showing up for my community, showing up for my customers. My buddy Jarrett was helping me video. We got a studio, we started shooting more videos with like the cement background. He had 2 cameras and he'd always say like, we can use 2 cameras and we can cut edits. And I'm like, no, I want to learn how to communicate without doing cuts. And now today, like it's kind of cool because that was the commitment I made to myself is like, how do I become a better communicator? I can go to any event at any point, you give me a topic, and with about 35 seconds of thinking, I could get on stage and fill 15 minutes, 45 minutes, 3 hours. All of that has produced, honestly, an incredible lifestyle. Opportunities show up, like speaking, podcasts, business partnerships, employees want to work for you. Man, the ROI of putting out content is one of the most underestimated things you can do to generate value in your life. Period, full stop. When I think of the impact shooting video and publishing to YouTube for 8 years, finally getting to 100,000 subscribers. And what I'm most proud of is my audience. These are real entrepreneurs. These are people that are there to build. Every one of these 100,000 subscribers I fought for, I showed up, I was consistent. And even in the moments where there were several times where I almost decided to stop because I was busy with work and building companies and traveling the world with my family. And it's just like, why am I doing this YouTube channel? I didn't stop. This is crazy. Wow, what a letter. Do you remember your first subscriber? Your 100th? Or your 1,000th subscriber? Chances are you do. and we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Anybody who's built a YouTube channel knows that those subscribers are so hard to build. They are earned with consistency and content and creativity and just giving your soul to every video. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is awesome. Dude, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I don't know, where should we put it, man? I want to put it in my office. This is what's interesting for me is hitting 100,000 was almost a reminder of why I started in the first place and why would I ever stop. Oh man, so well earned. Now, where do I want it? You know what? For the next little while, it's going right here. When I think 100,000, super grateful, right? Blissfully dissatisfied. Isn't this crazy? When I look back over the last 8 years of publishing, it touches my heart. At the same time, I'm going for gold. Like, we're going for 1 million. Max, do you know why I got this? Why? Because I decided 8 years ago to start shooting videos for you and Noah. Do you know that? I have a ton of videos I've never published that I did for just you and Noah. I think you just have to share your journey. I mean, Gary Vee's been saying it for years. Just document, don't create. Start today, learn something, teach other people how to do it, put it out there, and just try to teach the person that's 2 or 3 steps behind you. Like, most people don't think what they're doing is interesting. It'll be interesting to way more people if you do it from an authentic place. Like, that's the one thing I know about me is over the years, I just got way more comfortable about just being me on camera. The Dan who started on camera versus today, that person was trying to play a part. I thought high energy, whatever it is. Now it's like, no, this is just who I am. The most unique thing you could ever do is just be you. But you can only get there by doing the reps. I mean, if you look at all the YouTubers that you follow, okay, from Mr. Beast to Joe Rogan to Marie Forleo to Gary Vaynerchuk to Logan Paul, I don't care who it is. Some of them have deleted these videos, but many of them didn't. Go to their channels, reverse sort ordered by the oldest, and go watch the early videos. They were not mind-blowing videos. I mean, Mr. Beast shot, I think, 1,000 videos, 1,000 days, whatever it is, and they were experiments, they were ideas. But the difference between them and anybody else that wants to achieve this that hasn't is that they didn't stop. They didn't give up. They went hard in the paint and they were consistent and they decided to work on their craft and get feedback from their community and iterate and just show up to serve. And it's available to any person with a desire. Any person has access to this. This does not require living in a specific country or having weird gear or a bunch of money or access to a studio. Like, you, your phone, and your ideas can build this community and live an incredible quality of life and experience things that you can't even imagine that will be unlocked on the other side of building that community. If you're a current subscriber, I'm crazy grateful for you. Like, the fact that you spend some time, you must have watched some videos. It's very rare that somebody watches a video or a portion of a video. So you watch multiple videos and you decide to subscribe, means the world. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're wondering who's this Dan guy about, all I can commit to you is I will bring you my best stuff. All the cool stuff that I'm teaching, I'm creating, I teach it to the world's best CEOs, and then I run to my studio and I shoot videos. And that's what I'm gonna deliver you every week, nonstop, never gonna miss, always gonna publish. You can count on me for that. And hopefully someday I get the privilege of meeting you, shaking your hand, and I would love to hear how anything I've ever done has served you, because that's what I'm here for. This is my way to give back to the world, because I've had so many incredible mentors and people show up in my life and believe in me in moments and times where I definitely didn't see anything in myself. I didn't have that belief. So if I can be that for you, if I can inspire you a little bit, if I can give you some strategies or tactics to help you build your business, that would be the ultimate gift for me, is just knowing that some of the stuff I put out helped you in any way possible.